Hello and welcome to the beautiful rolling Monmouthshire countryside, and I'm very pleased to say we have a beautiful warm day here on this bank holiday weekend. Now we're at the David Broom Event Centre for the first of our show jumping programmes for 2008 here on Sky Sports. Now today's event is the Junior and Young Riders European Viewing Trials, and it's from these trials that these riders will be hoping to be selected for this year's Accenture squad, and of course it's from this squad that we pick our British teams within these age groups. Now the riders have been competing for 4 days, this being the final day where we see the Junior and Young Rider Grand Prix. These are the stars of the future, and these are the ones that will be pushing for those all-important places for future Olympics to come.
They certainly will. Tremendous record for both our juniors, the under-18s, and our European young riders. Team gold last year in Auvers in France. William Whittaker, Gemma Plumley, they're all there. Individual silver in the juniors, Daniel Nielsen. The team manager there, Mike Florence. Derek Ricketts, the senior team manager, and Corinne Bracken, the team trainer. They are the stalwarts, they're the trainers and the managers of success.
Well, Mike, explain to us what this event is all about today then.
Well, this event is the Accenture Viewing Trial. It's, first of all, is to get onto the Accenture squad where we select the European Championships from. So this is a very, very important part. It also gives the selectors a chance to look at the combinations, new combinations that have come this year off ponies, and we put a lot of pressure on them here. So we know that they can stand pressure for 4 days, and it's built as a European Championship event.
So what does it mean to those riders to get actually on that squad?
I think it means everything.
Yeah.
There's a lot of highs and lows that they try so hard to get onto the squad, because then we have them under our control where we can look after them, we can point them in the right direction, we have training, then we take them to squad shows abroad. So they're actually one family, so we have them in our own grasp. We know what they're doing and we point them in the right direction, and it works wonderful.
And I'm pleased to say I'm joined by one of our junior riders, that's Daniel Nielsen. Just take us through this event. Just how important is it for you as a rider?
Well, this is the trials. This is basically the class that we've been aiming for all year. As a rider, you know, we have to be peaking when we get here. We have to be very consistent and show the selectors that we are, we're going to be ready for these Europeans later on in the year.
Now, it must have been a nice boost at the end of last year, of course. You took the Accenture Show Jump of the Year at Olympia, didn't you? What did that mean to you?
Yes, it did. No, that's a big, again, that was another time where we had to peak. I aimed that class with that specific horse all year. We were getting ready for that, and to win that, it was a great boost coming into these trials.
Now, what are the benefits of being a squad member?
The benefits are, well, right from the start you feel as a team. So I mean, and that's all about what it is when you get to the championships, as well as the individual. Aside from that, you have to be a team, and when you feel strong as a team, you feel good when you get in the ring.
Well, we hope you do well out there in the ring today. Thanks for talking to us, Daniel. Well, that was Daniel Nielsen, but let's take a quick look then at some of our other junior riders who have been taking part in this competition this weekend.
Some of the other junior riders here at the Wales on the West. Let's have a look at Matt Sampson jumping team bronze medalist in Auvers.
It's almost as important as the Europeans, because if we don't go well here, then we can't get to the Europeans. So we all get ready for this show as best as we can, and there's quite a lot of pressure on us all. It's gone good. The horse I just jumped, he was clear the first day and double clear the second day, and he's just had one down today, so he's been really consistent.
And now Louise Saywell, certainly looking towards juniors, had a tremendous success on this pony, CJ's Kibusabi. Team gold.
I feel it's gone well. The bay horse has jumped well. I've only had him a couple of weeks, so still getting to know him. But he jumped clear today, and then my other horse has gone really well.
Louise Saywell there. We'll be looking at how she's going. And now a young lady who's gone exceptionally well recently, Zaymar and Gatrix, BSJ Show Jumper of the Month, Jessie Dray.
It is very important because how you go here determines how you go for the rest of the year, really, regarding the European Championships and things like that. I think I've gone well, really. I'm mainly here to jump the ponies, and they've gone clear most days, and the junior, my horse and juniors, has gone really, really well, so I'm really pleased with that.
Well, that's some of our future stars in action, but the person who keeps these teams together and gives them a kick is team coach, of course, Corinne Bracken. Corinne, explain exactly the format of these trials.
Well, the format of the trials is over 3 days of jumping. So the first day they have a speed class. The second day they do 2 full rounds of jumping, which is the Nations Cup format. And then, of course, we have the Grand Prix on the last day. What we've done this year is we've got a wild card entry. So the winner of the Grand Prix, providing they're British, gets to join the Young Rider squad. If not, that will pass down the line, of course. But also what we're looking for is real consistency. And then myself, Mike and the 2 selectors will discuss how they've gone and we'll pick the squad from there.
And of course we'll be seeing those announcements of those squads towards the end of the programme, won't we?
Nail-biting stuff for the riders. They'll have gone in there, they'll have tried really hard, they'll have given it their all, but we need to see something really special that we can build on.
I'm sure you will, and I know, Corinne, you're in our commentary box, so I'll let you get going. But in the meantime, while Corinne makes her way to our commentary box, we're joined our other commentator. It's Nick Brooks-Ward.
Suzanne, thank you very much indeed. What a wonderful setting for this European viewing trials. There are the clears so far. Connor Drain for Ireland, Louise Saywell, who we've seen, Matt Sampson, we've also seen, and Claire Bailey. Nail-biting stuff, as Corinne said. So we welcome Henry Lacey, Cardoso 12. Corinne, welcome back into the commentary box.
Thank you very much.
Henry Lacey trained with Stephen Smith, Stephen and Robert.
That's right, up with Stephen and Robert. This is a really lovely stallion, lovely temperament, which is really important for this. And you can see Henry just settling the horse, keeping an eye on the time allowed, staying in a really good rhythm, which is essential to jump these big tracks. And a good kick at the water. Oh, he was lucky there. Friendly water jump judge.
Yeah, very. Hadn't put the glasses on today. Yeah, didn't touch it. But Corinne, as you were saying, just off the corner there, as you were saying earlier, it's so important for our juniors and young riders, this competition, isn't it?
It's very important. If they don't go well here, they're not going well anywhere. Looking at Henry, you know, coming off the corner by the collecting ring, that's a very difficult fence, and with a water tray under it, maybe he just overrode that a little bit. Just needs to let this horse settle and really jump these fences.
Looks back the last days, but one down there for Henry Lacey, Cardoso 12. 81.68. The time allowed 79 seconds, so 3 time penalties as well. But that can be adjusted. They can be taught to ride at the correct speed, can't they? Now we have Marlin Lovett and Arcus. She's got 2 very good horses, hasn't she?
Yeah, she certainly has. She's down in Sussex.
Yeah.
Based down there, training full time. She's got 2 really good horses, and you can see Marla there. Just cut that corner a little bit tighter. They're now aware that the time's a little bit tight in this class, and they need to learn to ride at this time. Oh dear.
Ooh. No, thank you. I wonder what that is.
Now, horses and water.
Horses and water.
Horses and water. Some of them like it, some of them don't. And I've seen this horse jump water on many occasions, but then, no chance. Now she's coming again. She's got straight. She's riding, but...
Oh!
That horse is not going to jump that water, Nick. She could be out there all afternoon and it isn't going to happen.
Not today.
No.
Home and practice. You would think, wouldn't you?
Practice, practice and more practice.
Here we go. Daniel Nielsen. Ungaro. Individual silver in the juniors last year. And I think he's one of the most stylish juniors that we've got, young riders that we've got.
Without doubt. The other thing, this horse won at Olympia, so this horse has proved itself as a really good indoor horse, and now Dan's just bringing him up through the grades slowly with the help of Jason and Katrina Moore to really get this horse produced for outdoors. Oh, dear me. You don't see Dan make a mistake like that very often.
No, you don't.
And now he's just got to settle this horse down because he's still got to educate it jumping round here.
Went
no,
for a
that
paddle.
was definitely in the water now.
Definitely, they spotted that one.
Yeah.
So it's 8 at the moment. But, you know, Dan, he has so much talent that this horse, as you say, will go on and on and on because he'll be calm with it, won't he?
He will. And one thing you notice about a rider of this level is that there has been a mistake on the course, but Dan is still giving this horse a good ride. It hasn't affected his riding. He's just settled the horse down, give it a really good experience, so the next time it comes in the ring, it's very relaxed about it.
Doesn't mind jumping them now, does it?
No. Absolutely.
8 it is, just inside that time allowed of 79 seconds. So 2 fences down, 8 faults. Look at this, Corin.
Oh, Dan just took that one extra pull off the corner, needed a bit more canter. Maybe an extra kick in front of that water. I like to see my riders have a bit of leg in front of the water.
Well, those are the 4 clears so far. Conor Drain, Louise Saywell, Matt Sampson and Claire Bailey. More to come from the European viewing trials. Be back with us very shortly.